Alright, we're back with some more SnowRunner. I don't really have a hard game plan for this one, so we're just gonna kind of relax and have a good time. Probably focus more on clearing blockers on the couple maps I just uncovered. The question is, oh, we have to go over to Alaska though. I was doing some cleanup stuff over here. Oh, hey, Ursi. In Michigan, just wrapping up the last of everything. I probably have a number of... I put all the trucks over in this area. As a matter of fact, where is my cat right now? Oh, it's over there. We're still with the trailer. Okay. Oh, that's something I'd like to clear up later. I'll probably drive the trailer, because I may have purchased that trailer, and I'd like to get the money back. I'll probably drive the trailer back to the garage and sell that. But the White Western Star and all the other ones are more or less ready to take over. That's alright, Ursi. Let's take the Pacific P12. First off, let's see what kind of tires it's got on it. Those may be muds, maybe off-road. I guess we'll find out. So, if they're muds, they are muds. I might want to send the P12 over to Russia, not Alaska. But it wouldn't be the end of the world if we did that. Out of curiosity, MHS, those are the mud tires, but with chains. But it doesn't give you the good mud performance, according to this. Kind of odd. Well, I'll take it over, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet. Okay, let's go over to Alaska. Pedro Bay or Northport? Well, I've got a couple trucks in Northport already. I don't have a lot of stuff in Pedro Bay, I don't think. So we'll go over this way. I'm not sorry, Pedro Bay, White Valley. I have that one truck I unlocked, but I think that might be it. I could be wrong on that. Oh no, we may have sent over the Paystar, I think is what it's called. Oh well, we can just keep it in storage for right now. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Yeah, the Paystars are already here. I'll just hop into that for the meantime. We could always access the P12 if we want to. So as far as blocker clears here, we've got a bridge. And I really think that's it. I don't think there's too much more. We'll know for sure with this. Now, granted, I may not have all the quests here. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I don't have the quests. So we may have to do a little bit of driving around to try and figure out what's all here. Now, we do know there's a blocker here, but I suspect that's main quest oriented. We probably don't have that available yet. If I remember correctly, this bridge is fairly easy to do. We just need logs. We need to go up to the log station. So that's the long bridge. We haven't actually accessed it yet, but just double check. Yeah, we just need a couple wooden planks. Oh, we do need service parts, but service parts are going to come from here. We could do this with just one truck, or we could do this with two. Bring one from here up that way and one up this way to get to that, to there. But yeah, honestly, probably that's what we're going to do. So we'll start with the Paystar, and then we'll see from there. Unfortunately, the P12 doesn't really have an easy capacity for cargo, so... Alright, well, in any case... Yeah, but this is going to be a two-parter. And we have to do the logs first, so let's just get that out of the way. Hold on one second. Oh, the bots have showed up. And I do not... Yeah. Sorry about that. We just had to take care of a little bit of bot nonsense. Hopefully that's cleared up for you guys. I don't have my normal chatbot stuff. Well, the stuff I used to use in the past. So They have kind of changed the interface since last I've been using Twitch. I mean, it's been a while, but... Okay. I think we just follow this road. I don't think there's anything too complicated. We might have to make a turning at some point. But I think we've passed the bridge I built earlier first. So, until that happens, we're good to go. So we're going to need another truck with cargo capacity to do the last leg of this journey. This is by no means a difficult quest, though. I'll grab fuel because it's on the way. We don't really need it, but why not? Alright. So I think cross the bridge and then there's a left turn, I believe. Can we make? I'll double check that once we get to the intersection. I'm pretty sure it's this intersection right here. There's a sign, but we can't see what it says. Yeah. So left and a right. Oh, thank you, Leo. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. Thanks for taking care of it. Let's get that dead flock going. Alright. And then up this way. Oh, I need to take off low range. I was like, why am I going so slow? Was still a little fuzzy today. Okay, it's just gonna be off to the left here. Okay. So according to what I read, 2 will do it. And then we just need to figure out what path we need to take to get there. Looks like we come back the way we came, but this time go on the other fork. That'll be a right for us. Yeah, so I'm not sure what truck I'm going to use to do this other leg. As we saw, I have quite a few trucks over in Michigan. I guess I could grab the Fleet Star. That could do the job. Because the other trucks I have over here at the moment would have to haul a trailer to be able to do it, and I really just don't want to do that. That off. Okay. Make it right here. I'm still kind of unfamiliar with this map, so I want to make sure I'm not going in the wrong direction for too long of a period. I wonder what the deal with that area is. See where you can load cargo. It looks like oil. Well, it sign says service, but it's only partially correct because the bridge needs to be there before that's true. Unless that's a service hub. If that's a service hub, this makes this a lot easier. Oh. Oil rig service site. Maybe. We'll find out once we do this bit, I think, because then it will tell me where the service parts are. So if that's true, then that would be really easy. Okay, let's just put our handbrake on so we don't roll out of the quest. Seems like the last earthquake took out quite a few old bridges around these parts. This one never was all that reliable to begin with, but now it's nothing but a pile of planks. Give us a hand here, will ya? Well, here's some more planks for you. Okay, so that part's complete. I am tracking this, right? I might not be. On bridge. Yeah, so we can just get the parts from right behind us. So this is an extremely easy quest. We don't even have to get another truck to help us. Alright. Some of these blocker clears are not that hard to do, but they're really important. Oh, we do have a quest here I should probably take a look at. This might be the same quest. Yeah, just another place to get it. This will give me repairs for my truck, which I might as well take. Or will it not? Okay, never mind. Oh, there's a trailer. Well, you know, the trailer's right here. So I misread that. But, you know, again, the trailer's right here, so we'll go ahead and take it. I might take the trailer back to the garage and just sell it, because we're pretty close to the garage, and these things are worth a decent amount. But if we're this close to the garage, there's no reason to just leave it sitting somewhere. I'm just gonna put on my headlights ahead of time. Like, I'll make more money selling this trailer than I would doing the quest that I'm about to do. Now, I don't make any experience doing it that way, so there is kind of an incentive from that standpoint. Okay. There's the bridge. I love watching the bridges and stuff get built. Okay. So not a lot of money, but 220 experience is alright. Considering how easy that was to do. Alright, before I go too much further, so we go across the bridge, and then we come here. Okay. I've also not been down this road, so probably worth doing. Because there might be more quests and stuff. Like, some of what I need to do, because there wasn't really a lot of quests to see on this map. I might want to just drive around and see if we can find anything. Like, see if we can find an area we haven't driven to see if there's just any quests laying around. We might also run into upgrades on, you know, just by happenstance. So, that might not be a bad idea from that perspective, too. But we'll focus on all the blocker clears first. I think the map before this one, or the other map, Pedro Bay, that one had quite a few. Well, I think there were some cement barriers, but I would assume, yeah, you probably could fall through the bridge. This game doesn't have any problem letting you drive straight into a deep river or something and getting hopelessly... Now the question is, where's the trailer store? I think it's on this side. Oh, there it is, right here. So to sell a trailer, all you have to do is just drive onto the trailer store. Open it up, and then you go to the exact trailer it is. You know which trailer it is because it has the little chain link letting you know that's what's attached. Then you just hit sell. You can't do that if it's, you know, not that, but... And then once you've sold it, you can buy whatever trailer you want. As you can see, these trailers are very expensive, relatively speaking, so if you can recover one and bring it back to the trailer store and sell it, it's actually really worth doing. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and recover while we're here, because I do have some repairs to do. Okay. What's next? Well, I think that's the last of the blocker clears I know about on this map. Other than, again, that one. Do we have... I really highly doubt there's any main quests here, because we haven't done any on the... Well, we haven't done very many on the main map yet. So I think the focus now should be on clearing the blockers in Pedro Bay, which is the other place. Do I have any... Actually, before I do that, do I have any in Mountain River to clear? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have this bridge here, which, if I remember correctly, this one is kind of involved to clear. Let's just take a look at the quests. So, that one's restoring the bridge here. The other one, Bricks in the River, Service Convoy, and Environmental Issue. Okay, so most of that stuff... There is one blocker here, but again, I think that's a main quest. All of the oil pipelines have been main quests from what I've seen so far. So I could look through that and see if there's anyone that looks like it's correct. So this one is on White Valley. Okay, so that is appropriate to the map we're on. Delivered to Polar Base, so that would be on this location. We'll probably figure it out just by... It might be a particular company. So I'm going to guess maybe GR Enterprise is not dealing with pipelines. This is pipeline construction, so that might be it. So pipeline repair. That is on Pedro Bay, not here. That's on Northport. Yeah, some of these I'm going to have to... That's at White Valley. Land, big mountain pipeline. Okay, that's the one. So we have to do mountain delivery before we can do this one. What's mountain delivery? Mountain delivery, we have to do floating drill first. Floating drill is on Northport. Oh, and this is the one that, if I remember correctly, was quite a bit of a pain in the ass, because you had to drive down that really horrible road, and then you had to bring this really big trailer. So that's going to be a pretty hard quest. So that's going to take time. Let's focus on the stuff that's not going to take nearly as long. So that would be restoring the bridge. So I'm going to start tracking that guy. So we need a concrete slab, and then we need 2 service parts. The question is, which... Does the warehouse have concrete slabs? Does it have... service parts? Now, White Valley's here, so we could use this tunnel to come over and repair on this side. But let's take a look at Northport and what we could draw from there. We need the concrete slab first. As a matter of fact, I bet you it's only telling me where the concrete slabs are, not the service parts. We could check that if we go to White Valley and we look at the service hub. If it shows me... where was the service hub? Right here. Yeah, okay, so we know for a fact that it's those places are concrete slab locations. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Northport. There are no concrete slabs whatsoever on Northport. So we have to get the concrete slab at White Valley. Okay. So with that in mind... Or Mountain River, I'm sorry. Which would be easier to get to? This is on a main road. And if we were coming from Northport, we would go up this road. Come here. Go down this way, because again, this is blocked. Come down this way. And follow the road all the way down to here. Or if we came from White Valley, it would be up this road, through there, to there, back. Or we could come here, but this road looks terrible. It's closer, but this might be more of a bog down to get here. We also have to bring a heavy load out. So I don't know if I like this warehouse. It seems like kind of a crap location to get it from. So I don't know if there's really an easy thing here because White Valley's closer, but my trucks are on the far other side of the map for White Valley, and it's a bigger map. So I think we come from Northport, in my opinion. So let's go to Northport. Let's grab a truck. Honestly, I think the GMC could probably do this mission. We also have the Cat, which we've never really tried, but it can only have off-road or mud tires. I can't remember which one. We could do this little guy. You know what? I know that one's already set up. It's kind of a funky truck, but hey, it's set up where the GMC is not. We'll do this guy. It's kind of a little fun guy. So this is a Russian truck, and I bought it just to try it out. It's kind of small, as you can see, but it can do the load we're asking it to do. So, yeah, let's give it a try. It's not a particularly fast truck, I don't remember, but it has good off-road ability. It's kind of a light truck, so it can get over terrain fairly easily, although I don't think that's going to be a problem for this particular quest. Honestly, I think the GMC would have been the better truck to pick here, but we'll let this guy... I mean, this will be the one area it will do better. As you see, it kind of just glides over snow. I guarantee you the GMC would have really been slowed down there. Alright, we can turn off that. The big problem with this truck, it's fuel efficient, but it has a very small tank. I think the smallest tank I've ever seen on one of these trucks, 190 liters. The next smallest was that Freightliner at 200. And that was more of a problem for that truck because it was much more of a gas guzzler. So I think the smaller tank is less of a problem comparatively to that truck. But I think that one truck, the Freightliner, is just not very good. A lot of suspension damage there, unfortunately, but it'll be fine. I do like this thing, but I just don't know how really good it is. I like the little snorkels, though. The fact they come in from behind there. That looks kind of cool. But otherwise... this truck doesn't have a ton of power. It's small. But for the size, it does have decent utility. In fact, they can have a full bed like this. I mean, the bed hangs way off the back, but... Okay, so this will be the first time... oh, no, wait, we're going to Mountain Valley. I'm trying to remember the names of the map. It's White Valley, Mountain River, or... I don't know. I'm getting confused with the names of the maps. Mountain River, yeah, it's up in the upper corner, because I have it tracked. It's Pedro Bay, Mountain River, White Valley. And then this is Northport. Alright, we're just going to get fuel for the sake of it. So I do find it somewhat interesting that it's only this one map that has concrete slabs. I think that will probably be an like something that comes up in the future where we're going to have to come back to this map, which kind of underlines the fact that repairing this bridge will be important. Because this trip would be easier if I had that bridge there. The pipeline would also make this trip easier, but as we saw, it's going to be quite a few quests before that's available. We can get going on that later once we get the other easier blockers cleared. I have all the ones at Northport already cleared, which is why we're not going to really be focusing there. Unless we need to get supplies from there. The service part should be easy, because I think there was a hub nearby. Alright, so we're gonna have to go a roundabout way, but we'll get there eventually. Have to go around the giant hole. I wonder if that was caused by the earthquake. I mean, I don't know. But we finally found out what the disaster in Alaska was, based off of some of the quest descriptions. It might have told you fairly early on, and I just didn't really pay attention, but... So it was a storm with a flood in Michigan. It was an earthquake in Alaska. This is our turn point. I guess the good thing is I could send this truck to Pedro Bay if I wanted to. But this is going to be a little bit of a test for this truck, I think. See how it handles. I don't think it will have any problems, but... kind of evaluate whether I want to keep it or not, because I had to do a job earlier, and I'd say my main concern with this truck is it may be flip prone. Well, there's concrete slabs there, but that was a mistake I did earlier, and they'll just be there forever. So we need concrete slabs specifically, which is different than concrete blocks, by the way, if you are getting into playing this game. It's very important you pay attention to the exact description of the part you're getting. Really, the difference is concrete slabs are much larger. Concrete blocks are like half the size of the concrete slabs. There's quite a few things at that warehouse. Yeah, I knew we had to make a turn, but I wasn't sure where. But yeah, that's my main concern with this truck. I did have it flip on me, but I will admit, I took it down a road I really shouldn't have. Like one that was intended for, like, smaller scout vehicles. But it did flip. Which, not necessarily a good sign, if that's something we're concerned about. But I don't know if it was a fair test. So, I'm not going to hold it against it. I'm not sure if I gave this thing a good winch or not. I assume I didn't, but... I think I might want to bring one of my other trucks from Michigan over to do parts of these things. Especially if I have to do so with this one we want to go to the left. We could probably switch back into automatic. I will say one thing this thing does really well, which I kind of already said, is it seems to glide over snow really well, which in Alaska kind of matters. So okay. I think we go this way. And then if I have to travel quite a bit to get the next bit of this, I may just end up grabbing another truck from Michigan, because we're going to need to start sending those guys over here anyway. Maybe the White Western Star. That's one of my favorite trucks, and I just recently upgraded it really well, so... I might need to change what tires it has. I don't know. Either that or the Fleet Star. Making sure I'm going the right way. I'm not even sure I really am, but... But so far, I think this is the most affordable of the Russian trucks. It's not a bad truck. It's a little limited utility because of its size. And it's not got the most power. I have the most upgraded engine it can have. And with the default engine, I think it would really, really struggle. So, if you're starting early in the game, I would say probably not worth picking up. Because even though it's one of the cheaper Russian trucks, it's still kind of expensive. Probably should have gotten that fuel, but that's alright. We kind of already drove past it. We're not that hard up for fuel. But by no means a terrible truck. I think it has kind of like the similar utility to the American Kodiak truck, the Chevy. So... kind of up to you. Alright, so the next part we need is service parts, which are, like, on the same map and not that far away. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the trucks from the Michigan map. Because, I mean, it's right here on this side. I don't have to go all the way around just to do that bit. It's not really that big of a deal, but we need to get those trucks over here anyway, so... Smithville Dam... I think you're just off-road tires. What did I put on the Fleet Star? I mean, I can always change it really easily. If I already put chains on one of them, okay, I didn't really adapt either one. All right, that's fine. We'll grab the White Western Star here. Okay, so customize. So we currently have off-road tires. We're going to want to change that to chain tires, which should honestly just be better anyway. We'll go with the alt chains versus rear chains. I don't really know what the advantage of having just the rear chains are, other than it's cheaper. Sell that while we're not using it. Okay. Let's retain it. Let's go global map. Go to Alaska, we'll go to Northport. Again, I could have sent the GMC over to do this as well. Yeah, grab the White Western Star. Okay. This thing already has a bed and is ready to go. Whereas the GMC, I don't have anything on it right now. Not like that's a big deal or anything, but... So we could get the service parts from over here, but considering that the service parts are really close by, I say we're good to go. So I really like the White Western Star. It's a fantastic truck. I don't remember how easy it is to get. I think it's fairly hard, because if I remember correctly, you have to... So you notice how we're kind of getting slowed down here, whereas that other truck just kind of glided over the snow? We still powered through it, but definite slowdown. But yeah, I think the quest you have to do to recover this thing is fairly hard, because it's in a hard to reach area. If I remember correctly, I could be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's on Smithville Dam, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get. But I could be misremembering that. I'm pretty sure that's correct. But it's well worth it. It's a very good truck. It's pretty much like the Fleet Star. They use the same engine, but I think it's just slightly better. For whatever reason, despite the fact that they use the same engine, it seems to have just a little bit more power than the Fleet Star has. I don't know if it's a difference of weight or what, but... Well, I'm doing a good job of smashing the truck. The service hub should repair us, but... not really driving all that carefully. As long as we don't get a flat tire, though, we'll be fine. And even if I get a flat tire, we'll be fine. I'll just have to figure out a way to fix it. I might be able to get a spare wheel on this guy. Not 100%. Now, because I have an off-road gearbox, this truck is pretty fuel hungry. But it has a much bigger fuel tank than the Fleet Star, which is one of the reasons why I prefer it. It has that little bit better endurance and a little bit better power. At least to me, it seems like that is true. And I have it fully upgraded, so... yeah, it's a pretty darn good truck. This thing has good top speed considering the fact that I have that off-road gearbox, which should slow it down. It would be even faster with a standard gearbox. That speed only really matters when you're on road like this. Usually speaking, I should say. Okay. Let's go get the service parts. Finish up this bridge. Good little drift there, despite the chains. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's going to repair here. Yeah, I just did. Alright, service parts. Alright. Bridge done. At least it should be. I wonder if I should send a logistics truck over to Pedro Bay. I'm kind of curious, because we don't have a garage over there. It might be a concern. I'm going to have to look at that map. I think this is the only blocker I can really clear here. Because the pipeline is... that's later. Okay. Bridge done. That rewarded pretty good from an experience standpoint. Okay. But it had multiple steps, I guess. Okay, so... let's just double check that we don't have anything else here. At least that we know about, or that would be really obvious. Yeah, I don't think so. So as a result... let me remind myself... there was a pipeline repair over at Pedro Bay, so that's possibly one of the ones we can do. Alright, so let's take a peek at Pedro Bay and see what game plan we have. There's only one way into this location. So... there are fuel trailers here, but there is no gas station or anything. So sending a truck with fuel and repairs would probably be a good idea to support our other trucks if we send any over. But let's look at what we got here. So pull down, I don't think this is actually blocking the road, so that's not really a concern. At least I don't think so. Let's zoom in. Yeah, that's just a telephone. So nothing with that. It's possible there's something we haven't found. There's a number of cars to recover. Dangerous route, what's that? Ah, okay, so there is a bridge here. 4 wooden planks, so that's quite a bit. Oh, that's right, there's this rock slide. So what's the deal with that? Morrison's landslide. 2 consumables. Now, normally you get consumables from a farm. Let's lock this one in, because that's going to be definitely a priority, because we can't get to half the map almost. I don't see a lumber mill here on this map. So I am curious with this guy. Did I also... Dangerous route. Okay, so there is stock loading, according to this, would have wooden planks. Okay. So that is something we can do on the map. Alright. What about the consumables, though? Yeah, so it's saying it's going to be... Alright, let's check Mountain River, then. The service hub has that? Well, if that's true, then we can just go get it. Okay. So, we're still in the White Western Star, right? Perfect. And we get more gas on the way, as there is a... We're not that hard up for it, but... There is a gas station on the way to the location we're going to. I might want to get a trailer for the bridge. 4 wooden planks is going to be a little trickier. Alright. Consumables. Okay. This is why I like these quests. Like, I feel like the reward is there because you open up the maps. They're pretty straightforward, usually. They might have multiple steps, but they're fairly straightforward. Okay. Keep going. Fuel and repairs aren't an issue right now, so I'm not going to prioritize sending a truck over there to do so, but depending on how much I want to do on Pedro Bay, if it looks like a lot of the supplies can be had from this map, might be worth doing. If I remember correctly, though, this map is tricky, possibly the most difficult of the Alaskan maps, so we'll see. Sending capable trucks will possibly do what we need. Alright. He's got a half an hour to wait, though. Suspension damage. We'll go all-wheel drive. I don't think there's a risk of falling through the ice, but... Oh, okay. Drop it off here, huh? And there it is. It's gone. Great. With these supplies, we can get to clearing the road immediately. Would have taken us weeks if you hadn't shown up. Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the engine here. So, let's plan our... I didn't cut the engine. There we go. Let's plan our route. So, I want to do... dangerous route. Let's lock that in. Is there either a trailer we can pick up or a trailer store? Not that I see. Okay. What about trailers? I need to have the saddle to have this. Alright, let me take a look real quick on the other map, Mountain River. There is a trailer store here, which isn't, I guess, that far away. Just come through here. There also might be... yeah, none of these trailers are really going to help us. We could grab the trailer and load up the logs here. It would save us a little bit of trip, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I could do multiple trips, but it doesn't seem like it would be all that hard to just do one. Now, that would be a terrible road during most of the year. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the things that's tricky about this map, is that slant that road was on. I took it at speed, and it sent me sliding down into those rocks. Thankfully, I didn't run anything harder, but... Alright, so... we want to come here, then take a left. And then take a right on the shortcut path. Should be just up ahead. Oh. I guess that is a pretty valid warning. No wide vehicles. That would be tricky to get a wider vehicle through. Alright, let's use our diff lock and our... didn't really want to burn too much fuel here. So we're going to use the winch to kind of speed this along. Okay, put it into... that. Okay, we could probably just clamp it there. There we go. So that's really the incentive to fix that pipeline, is the fact that that's kind of an annoying thing to do. I think this is where the trailer store is. Yeah, there it is. Let's grab... not letting me do my... there we go. I was about to roll off the thing. Let's do... the flatbed trailer will work. Nice and simple, fairly cheap. Sideboard trailer's cheaper, though. And it would do the same job. Yeah, we'll do that. The thing that's trickier with the sideboard is it's higher up, so... it can be more difficult to load things on with a crane, but that's not really our concern right now, so... Alright, now you guys can watch me reverse with a trailer really badly. I probably should have turned around before I bought the trailer, but... Alright. Now let's go get our planks. Ugh. Don't be slidey. Actually, what level am I? I'm 18. We're working towards 19. I was just curious about that. I think I unlocked a Russian truck that I have yet to buy. We might spend some time investigating that guy. I don't know much about... We need 4 wooden planks, so we need to switch over to the trailer. That up. I'll take this other exit, so we don't have to do any backing up. What would be quicker, going this way? I want to get fuel, so you know what, I will go the longer path just so I can get over to where the fuel is. And we also won't have to go on that off-road track again if I go this way. We get to go over our lovely bridge. That one truck might be in the way, but... Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite trucks. Of like what I would call the standard utility trucks, this is my favorite one. At least of the American trucks. I haven't looked at the Russian trucks too much. Where did I end up parking that Russian truck? Because I thought I just left it in the middle of the road, but guess not. Or have we not got to that? Oh, we haven't got to that bit yet. I forgot how much of a roundabout path this is. Oh, there's fuel right there. That's all right. We've got that other fuel station on the way. Yeah, that truck's gonna be in my way. We'll just put it on this little offshoot here. I want to keep it in the area. In case we do need it. I don't want to have it in the way, obviously. That Russian truck can take a van body. That might be the truck we send to do some of the quests that have repairs to do. It depends. Depends on the situation. I could get repairs in the service hub, but I don't think I've taken that much damage that's really necessary. I just have to remember to get fuel. Okay. Yeah, so Pedro Bay may not be all that big of a deal. not having fuel and what have you. With that gas station being so close. On the far side of the map, probably, but... Okay. I'm gonna have to be careful on this slanted road, though. Last time I wasn't all that careful, but... I do not want to tip the trailer. That's more of a concern. And if I tip the trailer might take me with it. So... I'll take it a little easier here. Okay. So far, so good. I think we take an immediate left here. I'm gonna try and do this without really looking at the map. I'm pretty sure I remember, like, what the map looks like. I mean, I didn't think it was that far down. I have the compulsion to look at the map now, but I'm pretty sure we go this way. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, we're right. Alright. Put it in low range, get that going. Let's put it in the higher of the low range, though. If we can power over the snow, I'd be very happy. I might keep it in low range, because we have... Oh, no, not. Never mind. We're on harder ground here. We'll need it in a second. Road closed, not for long. Alright, I'm gonna just use the wind shear to help us along. Yeah, it's kind of muddy, so I'm gonna keep it in low range, but we'll go at the higher speed. Looks like it hardens up here. Yeah, I'll take it out. Okay, put our little toesy in the box. Easy peasy. Alright, yikes, I had no idea things were that bad. We're darn lucky no one was on it when it collapsed. The planks you brought in will help us reconstruct the bridge and get it working again soon. Thank you. That wasn't necessarily a high-paying job, but again, important. Alright, so that might actually be it. At least of what I know about. We could come over and try and get this drowned car because we're already over here. What's the objective though? It's Old Mac and drowned car. We just have to deliver it to parking. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's too bad of a task. And we're in the area, so why not? We'll start tracking that. Anything else that jumps out as being interesting? Family treasure. That's the trailer. We'll be kind of in the area to do that once we're done with the other thing, because we'll be over here, and we won't be that far away. And then we just need to bring it over there, huh? Okay. I could send the Hummer over to do this job, but it would take a little bit of time to get there, so... Okay, what else we got? Moving the stock. So, oil barrels, wooden planks. We know we can get wooden planks there. Oil would have to come from a different map, it looks like. We have the trailer, so we could do that in one go. Because oil barrels take up one space, planks we already know take up one as well, so that'd only be 3. But that would take us going to the other map. So that was moving the stock, right? Lost tools. In this case, we'd need a crane, so that's not going to happen. Then pull down is 2 wooden planks. Again, we'd have to get the wood from here. I do want to get rid of this trailer, and considering we don't need it, I have to think about where I want to put it. I kind of want to put it somewhere where it's easy to recover. Well, I'm just going to go forward for right now. But that's a consideration for the future, is dropping the trailer off somewhere that would be nice and easy to recover. You know what? This looks like maybe a likely spot. We just pull off to the side here. And just leave it here. And then later we can back in and collect it. That seems okay. Okay. I could have kept a hold of it, but we're not going to need it for this bit. There was that pipeline quest. Oh, you know what? Before I go too far. Blackbird. Pipeline repair. Metal beams. There is a trailer here with metal beams. I don't know if it's 2, because we do need 2. In theory, I think this trailer is big enough to have 2. Question is, does it actually have 2? I'm going to send the Hummer over there just to look at that, so we don't waste time with one of our trucks. I would need to send one with the appropriate attachments, though. If that is true. So I think once we do this little bit, I'm going to send the Hummer over that trailer and see what's the deal with that. Wait, wasn't there a quest where I had to grab a trailer for somewhere? Wasn't it somewhere over here? I'm starting to think it might be a good idea to send the Hummer over to do the Hummer job. And then leave this. Nah, it's fine. It's fine, we'll do it. We'll do it with this truck. We're already here. No need to second guess ourselves.